Yeah. Vanglorious Vanguard.
Knowledge born.
Yeah.
United front.
Tell it.
What you want, what you want, what you want.
To the Knowledge Radio.
We in here. What you got? Dot.
Work hard as a slave to one day be your savior. The wave unwavering. This is a labor of love, rise with a purpose every day, invigorated. If we were on TV, we'd be 10 times syndicated. If we waited for validation, a paycheck or accolades, we'd be starved, already lost or ran away. But when your square's solid and your circle too, you don't need a place for silence. The concept is conquered through media, not areas of people activity. A mix that don't lose ethnicity, tightness that don't lose elasticity. Explicitly, this isn't where we give the novice regard. Nah, this is where knowledge is born. Last time that I checked, I'm undefeated. Deliver edicts, can't resist when the gods build and manifest freedom. When lines get crossed, they may push a loss, cause they get handed a check. We kick your can and cancel your cancerous gestures. A prophet vision, precision, the prescription for the sickness is to inoculate your fate with the winning. Arrogant beginnings turn to humble endings. And US with KBA is a win-win. 1K, 1K.
So,
black, green, Barbie on the scene. I address the vision, don't live in no dream. Too awoke to be a name brand fiend. No Prada, no Louis, no Gucci, no cream. Dynamite black, vanilla bean. Knockers on my feet, echoing my gene. I'm around on my chest, oh yes, I'm clean. Outlaw all BGS, the regime. That's a Veronica, come on it. My G Republic, I love it. I pay the bounty for King County, fever and great where I want it. That's a Veronica, come on it. My G Republic, I love it. I pay the bounty for King County, fever great where I want it.
RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shoot. RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. RBG no.
Lowercase nigga, I'm a cat. Look at me. I pulled up, bad chain special. No social media, I get this type of hit check. Put my fist up and boys get the spasm. Rip lip, marathon, everlasting. Like my style, cause I make it look goofy. I was dying, I ain't gotta ride Gucci. I'm on the front line, turn this shit into a movie. Motivation, yeah, I get to it. I'm on the front line, yeah, we running them bullets. Dressing with knowledge, yeah, might spook you. Energy of pot creep, war like a Zulu. Better not have Gucci when I come through. Better have red, black, green on them black berets. They'll pop from recruit you.
RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shoot. RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shoot.
Whenever you see me, I'm rocking the best. Striving for greatness and who on my chest. Showing my pride, it's always some red, black, and green color scheme on top of my flesh. Got my sack from the God. In other words, I got my back from the God. Yeah, I buy black and yeah, I go hard. In case you didn't know, then Gazi the squad. RBG, that's so hard.
RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shoot. RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shoot.
We gotta find some black tactics.
Yeah.
Oh, say, I'm not wearing no Louis, I'm not wearing no Fendi, I'm not wearing no Gucci, not at all. I ain't said this is fun. Let's get out. Blue Lexus. The RBG trip, you see this? This is what I'm talking about right here. That's what hey, you see this? That's what I'm talking about. Marcus Garvey, Red Black Green, no Gucci, RBG. That's what I'm saying.
That's all about it.
Yo, what is this? F11?
RBG no Gucci. RBG no Gucci. RBG no Gucci. On the front line scared to shoot me. RBG no Gucci. RBG no Gucci. RBG no Gucci. On the front line scared to shoot me.
I'm back at it one more time. Part 4, man. Peace and black power. Welcome to another episode of Do Knowledge Radio, a place for knowledge is born. This is your host, knowledgebornallah. We here with Sully on deck, man. Sully about to have his own show up here, man. I don't understand what's going on, man. He been here too much, man. You understand? He been here too much, man.
Hey man, I can't help it. I love the show, man. I do the knowledge. I've been forgetting to tell you this, man. You know I got a song with my brother named Nick 9, and the name of the song is called "Do the Knowledge," right? You know what I'm saying? So as soon as that gets mixed down, bro, I'm sending it to you. You know what I mean? You're gonna love that joint. You're gonna love that joint. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I'm coming through your spot, man. Yeah, man. You're gonna have to break off some space for me, man. Give me some space. I gotta do something.
Yes.
I love it. So.
Yeah. It's over here. It's over here. This space is ample. You understand? Before we get into anything, you gave me a jewel. So I want to share the jewel with the family off the rip. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
off the rip. Before we have any more damn conversation, let's get into this damn jewel. You understand? This damn jewel up here. This exclusive right here. I ain't even gonna say nothing what it is. We're gonna talk about it after the aftermath. Anything that's left after the aftermath, then boom. Which we could talk about that. You understand? Because it ain't no Gucci. You understand?
Ain't no Gucci.
Let's work it.
Right. You know what we do around here. We don't sit there. Righteousness is hard. But when it's time to go down and get dirty, we get dirty. Gorilla. Awesome. Yeah. Salute! There's a lead!
Come on, big dog.
Warlord, yes, I beat up on demons. Prepping for war for like 16 seasons. 3 rounds, but the first he retreated. He talking wars like my hands ain't cruising. Big guns, but that boy don't need them. Terrorize his team till he leaving. Decapitate, pop, give me a reason. Give me a reason, ain't talking real crazy, like they violent. I stay solid, been locked in the silence. I'ma beat that boy till he start crying. Got twisted tats, they gon' feel like he dying. Them knuckles, boy, I ain't lying. Give him the money, gotta make sure he works. Understand, all my words don't gas me up, cause that shit get you cursed. I still love war, that's what I yearn. Put my hands on, that's the way that they learn. Strike, squeeze, that's the way that they squirm. Take a beating and I bend it. Monster eating blood and it's dripping. Wipe my mouth, attack till they listen. Possess my power, addicted to winning. Can't fuck with no goof. Tight with the words and the shit's never loose. Big dogs can't fuck with no truce. K9s will take up your I don't see no competition. Yeah, I'm from up top, I stay spinning. Me, I ain't good with attention, but they know I got all the tools to be trending.
Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Free fall, activate, liberate, achieving. I vibe so high, shit, I'm way above them heaving. Plus, that reaping season, about to be the reason. You believe in the world we've been freeing. We bitten and bleeding, lusting and greeding, tripping over season, voicing semen. Fuck you so good now, you begging and bleeding for them to take your freedom. We fight for life, take black what they thieving. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bust shot at the devil.
advance in development. Blade. Loose in the club, slicing demons. For the hell of it, take what we invent and represent malevolent. Hell no, we won't go. Sliding slippery slope down that devil old town pole. Popping pills just to cope. Doing dope like it's dope. Take your life, crush your hopes. Step back. I got him in my scopes. Got him in my scope. Bosso. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bosso. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Bosso. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. We bosso. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons.
What?
God damn it.
Pop him. But shot at the devil. You see the devil, you don't have to talk to the devil. The devil know what he's doing. There ain't no talking no more. We have to talk. We popping shots.
That's it.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. It is my pleasure. It is my pleasure to be in the honor zone of that 2,500 show, you know what I'm saying, in that whole area, and to have this video exclusively drop first. Ain't been nowhere else. It ain't on YouTube. It won't be on YouTube till the 30th or 31st because of my brother Biz Bronze. I was, saving a major job for Biz Bronze, but he would have definitely said, drop this right now. So would Malik. And you know what I mean? So out of them right now, I'm appreciative of this, and thank you very much, my brother, for even allowing that to happen, man. That shit is amazing. And I'm in here with King Shaka right now.
Good. King Shaka.
How you doing? Yeah.
What's going on with your God? Peace.
Good, I'm good. I'm good.
Word. So tomorrow is the day, man. All the preparation.
Yeah.
All the decoration.
Yeah.
All the veneration.
Yeah.
All the motivation. All the elevation. Huh? No more hesitation. Huh? We in there.
No more hesitation. You know what I mean? It's revelations, baby. Revelations is coming through. Yes, sir.
We bucking shots.
At the
we
devil.
taking shots and bucking shots. Okay. We taking shots and we bucking shots. Okay.
Hey, let me build on that real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you what really sparked that song and the video was because I was sick and tired of hearing our young brothers accepting the opposite of who they are and talking about we demons, I'm evil, I'm demons, you know what I'm saying? So if you a demon, that means you're working for the devil. And I've been at war with the devil for, you know what I'm saying, the entire time. Exactly. So as a demon, you gotta understand when I shoot at the devil, if you defending him, you're gonna get popped. And you don't have to stay there to do that. You can come over here with us because you belong over here. You're divine. You know what I'm saying? But understand, we ain't playing with this no more. Jackson Zulu. So we King Shaka can rock all these beats, but he's in the age range where that drill sound was in there, and sometimes us more elder folk, you know what I'm saying, think that we can't get on any beat and do whatever. And as I come from the school of MCs, I know I'm a motivation vocal expressionist, but I come from a long line of MCs, and my lineage says, as an MC, when the beat come on, you find the space and you create the rhyme. And so that rhyme is different than every other rhyme that you're gonna hear from me, but it's only different in the flow and the schematics. The information and the knowledge that comes out is in that song is extremely and definitely Son the Great, Sundiata the Great, me, you know what I'm saying, on my behalf, and King Shaka on his behalf, you know what I'm saying. And one of the things that I know that he wanted to present to the youth was throughout that whole thing, even though we talking about popping shots at the devil, he didn't talk about picking up a gun not once. He talked about, let's take it forward. Let's bring that manhood shit back forward. Let's do that hand in hand, because we can survive the hand in hand for the most part. We killing each other. Shoot, you mad? You want to get emotional? You want to get physical? Then get physical. You know what I mean? Express yourself. And it's not even about the winning or the losing. It's about defending yourself as a man and being able to say, I'm still alive the next day and I'm not in jail. And truthfully, back in the day when we used to fight with our friends, we punch each other in the face and then the next day we cool. Why? Because we had to let that out. So let's let that out, you know what I mean? Let's not we know we're dealing with trauma. Let's not bring that trauma to an end of somebody else's life. Let's work it out. And if we got to put the gloves on, get in the ring, you know what I mean? Let's do that so that we can live another day and fight the true enemy who ain't each other. You know what I'm saying? So we not busting shots at our people. We popping shots busting shots at the devil and popping them demons, man. That's what that is about. And everything I say in there is a double entendre, but you gonna have to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I ain't just gonna expose it right now. I am writing a book about my rhymes where I'm gonna expose exactly what I'm saying, so there's no miscommunication. Or did he mean that? Yeah, I meant that. This is what I meant, and then some. You know what I mean? But as of right now, cats gotta understand and understand that we gotta stop shooting at each other and start turning that around. You know what I mean? What did Pac say? Love to shoot a nigga, but you're scared to pop a cop. You know what I'm saying? So that is the anti killer nigga song. You know what I'm saying? Anti-killer nigga song. We're not doing that. We're not doing that around here. You know what I mean? I made a pact with myself at 20 years, I think it was 22 years old, that after I got hit with a brick, right before I got hit in the face with a brick. No, pardon me. It was after I got hit in the face with a brick, defending and you know what I mean, fighting. I said, I'm not going to put my hands on another black person unless it's out of complete self-defense. And then I'm not looking to kill them. I'm looking to defend myself and subdue them, and then rearrange their thought patterns so they understand that we ain't the enemy. You know what I mean? Whoever got you pissed off, that poverty, that job, you know what I'm saying, that the colonized mind that got you ticked off and hate yourself in me, that's not what we doing around here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that song is important and needed to come out on this drill beat, saying that while everybody on these drill beats is talking about they dealing with the demon time. We bust shot to the devil and we pop the demons. You want to get a hit, stay on that side. You don't, come over here on ours. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? And we mean this spiritually, metaphysically, mentally, and physically. Serious.
Selector, rewind.
Pull it.
Right. You know what we do around here. We don't sit there. Righteousness is hard. But when it's time to go down and get dirty, we get dirty. Gorilla. Awesome. Yeah. Salute! There's a lead!
Come on, big dog.
Warlord, yes, I beat up on demons. Prepping for war for like 16 seasons. 3 rounds, but the first he retreated. He talking war like my hands ain't cruisers. Big guns, but that boy don't need them. Terrorize his team till he leave him. Decapitate, Pop, give me a reason. Give me a reason, ain't talking real crazy, like they violent. I stay solid, been locked in the silence. I'ma beat that boy till he start crying. I touch his tats, they gon' feel like he dying. You know them knuckles, boy, I ain't lying. Give him the money, gotta make sure he works. Understand, All my words don't gas me up, cause that shit get you curved. I still love war, that's what I yearn. Put my hands on, that's the way that they learn. Strike, squeeze, that's the way that they squirm. Take a beat and then I bend it. Monster eating blood and it's dripping. Wipe my mouth, the attack till they listen. Possessed by power, addicted to winning. Can't fuck with no goof. Tight with the words and the shit's never loose. Big dogs can't fuck with no truce. K9s will take up your I don't see no competition. Yeah, I'm from up top, I stay spinning. Me, I ain't good with attention, but they know I got all the tools to be trending.
Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Free fall, activate, liberate, achieving. I vibe so high, shit, I'm way above them heaving. Plus, that reaping season, about to be the reason you believe in the world we've been freeing. We bitten and bleeding, lusting and greeding, tripping over season, voicing semen. Fuck you so good, now you begging and pleading for them to take your freedom. We fight for life, take black what they thieving. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Black liberation, advance and development. Blade. Loose in the club, slicing demons. For the hell of it, take what we invent and represent malevolent. Hell no, we won't go. Sliding slippery slope down that devil old town pole. Popping pills just to cope. Doing dope like it's dope. Take your life, crush your hopes. Step back, I got him in my scopes. Got him in my scope. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons. Awesome. Bust shot at the devil. Pop, 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 pop them demons.
Go for it, yeah. Yes, sir. Woo! I'm amped, bro.
Yeah, I had to run it back, man.
Man, woo, King. Man.
Where is Rashidi at, man? You understand? I need to talk to that man in the background looking like that, man. Look at Sirs back there. You understand what I'm saying?
He just Rashidi. I don't know where Rashidi is. I sent him to John. I'm not quite sure where he is. I'm right here right now too. Hold up. Peace to the God. Peace to the God.
Hey. What's going on with you? Man, I'm good, black man. How you?
Yo, man, I love what you're doing, man, with the radio, man. I mean, with your platform, man. That's beautiful, man. When I see, when you came on that first night when I was on there, and I seen all the stuff that you was doing, man, like all the shows you did, all the pictures, man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. I mean, I already have respect for you anyway, but yeah, that's another level there, man. Yeah. That's what's up, man.
It's just the day job. Wait till we click together for the night job. The night job, you'll love me for real. The daytime, you might be like, "What's up? How you?" Nightfall, that's a different guy. It's the same guy, but it's a different department. You understand?
Right. There's certain things you can do. You just exclusively show Bust Shot to the Devil twice. Yeah. So y'all know that was Andre in the white, and that was Rashidi in the black sweatshirt, holding the pieces that they really keep. They really keep that with them all the time, for real though. You know what I mean? Me not play there. You know.
That's why I said you love my night job. The day job is okay. It's all right. You know, it's cool. Respect, bro. You know, respect. You know how we do. You know,
ain't nothing like the night. You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing like the nighttime. You know. Ray Charles said the nighttime was the right time. You understand?
The right time. Hey, that's why in Europe they called them the Knights, because it was us, the warriors, in defense and raising the king. You know what I'm saying? The original bloodline, the local bloodline. You know what I'm saying? I heard that. Yes, sir.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir. Man, so I don't know where Rashidi is. I don't know where he at. You know, he got the link, but you know he be working and he be raising his family. You know what I'm saying, and doing his job too. You know what I'm saying. I just know that it's my duty and my honor to be on here every time that you on and we doing this. I gotta, you know what I mean. Whatever I'm doing, I gotta stop doing what I'm doing and make sure that you know what I mean I show up. We were anticipating Blue Pill on, but he might be on the plane on the way back right now.
Yeah.
That might be the issue right now.
We'll catch him on the after party. We're gonna do the after party on Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We do the little recap. We could just do a little quick recap of the shows we done had so far, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, talk to the people about what we done so far.
So far we didn't had Andre 360 come on with Black Circle, who's and the 1/3 of the promotion team for this event, and the fathers of this brainchild that they put together. I'm like the crazy uncle who said we can do it a little bit better. I mean, not even better, a little bit more. Let's raise it up, because you mean it when doing it at all is what it needs, but we can raise up the bar. We also had Ken Tex on, and then we had Nubian Bear, who's here. Man. You know what I'm saying, coming through. And last night, was that last night or the night before when you played a Snaggletooth? You played the Snaggletooth? Yeah, the night before. Who was that? Rashidi was up and grooving. They was feeling the boom bap, baby. I seen it. I was like,
You understand?
Yes,
he did a standing ovation. He wasn't kneeling, you know.
Yeah.
I don't roll with people who kneel. I only roll with those who stand. You understand?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need for it here.
If you ain't kneeling the pour libations or kneeling to salute your ancestors, get the fuck off your knees. You understand?
What he said.
Fuck that.
What he said. We ain't,
you got a shirt on saying you standing with somebody who kneeling.
Yeah.
Now, kneeling is also a firing position. So if you're going to fire in that position, I understand why you're kneeling. Other than that, I don't understand. You can't say you standing for me kneeling. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. You about to get your head chopped off kneeling like that, yo.
Get your head chopped off. You understand? Like, as you should. You're supposed to be beheaded kneeling.
And then we had who we have next? There's so many people on there, John. So I'm looking to keep my mind right. So we had who we have next after that? We had
well, we set it off with you. We set it off with you first. You understand? We set it off with you first. And then, from that spawned like this whole week of promo. You understand what I'm saying? I was ain't nowhere in the world an event of this magnitude don't get the top press. You understand? So I'm like, I don't care what we got going on. You understand? So it's like, ain't nowhere in the world.
It happened. We had The Cure on last night. We had Amun, Scorpius Ray on last night. We had Denrick Hill, the photographer, the official photographer of the event on. We had him on. We had Mahai on. Detroit guy. We had Rashidi. Rashidi was rocking. We miss you, Rashidi. We miss you, man. and coming through with the information. We had man, who am I missing? I know I'm missing somebody. I forget. I do not remember. Man, let me mention this. Poetics was supposed to was trying to get on as well. Poetics is gonna be there tomorrow night, coming through. Miss D is gonna be there tomorrow night, coming through, and they gonna both give the poetry aspect. We're gonna balance it out. You know what I'm saying? Poetics with the male version, Miss D with the female version, and God and Goddess is coming through there. You mean God and Earth are coming through and rocking. So we also got King Heru, who has Get Righteous podcast, which is on right now. He was on. Yeah. Who else we got? There was somebody else that was coming through. I apologize, y'all. My mind is full of everything.
Hey, it's all good. It's
you know
all
what I'm saying?
good.
It's full of everything. King Shaka gonna be in there because we doing that bust shot to the devil live, and you're gonna get to see that video. You mean playing while we rocking on stage, making that happen. DJ Ty Stix was on. That's what. And DJ Johnson, he's in the middle of doing some things with his family. You know, what I mean, his family first. If you can't make this and you're dealing with the family, we completely understand. It's always family first.
Right.
Yeah, we got you, and you catch you at the after party. DJ Sujata was supposed to be on. So, you know, that's what it is. You know, I mean, sponsors coming through. Shout out to Relative Key Music. Shout out to Martial Law Media. Shout out to Denrick Hill Productions. Shout out to Brian Archie Photography. Shout out to the Get Righteous Podcast. Shout out to Do the Knowledge Radio. Shout out to who else coming through? Who else? Mad sponsors. Man, please forgive me, y'all. Miss Dia with her boxes, she gonna be here vending. Shout out to the vendors coming through too, because we're gonna have Blue Pill on the vending, John. We're gonna have a Moon on the vending, and you know they coming with the jewels, the wands, everything you need from the earth to spiritually and energetically reattach yourself to the Most High and get you and work on your divinity. And one thing I like about what Blue Pill says about his wands, people ask, do the wands work? And he said, do you ask Disney if they wands work? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we watching Disney and accept that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So don't ask me if the wands work. Put the work into the wands. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. So we're going to have vendors coming through. I'm going to send it coming through. Yes, sir.
All that.
Woo! We got all that coming through. We're going to auction these jaws off.
All that coming through.
Man. I mean,
all that coming through.
Vintage season coming through.
All that.
We got a meditation chick and sponsoring. We got Ascension Credit sponsoring. So we're gonna have some conversation about that because we are concerned about not just your spiritual enlightenment, not just your mental fortitude, but your and not just your physical aspect. Because Great Train Fitness is also a sponsor of this. But we also are concerned about your economic and fortitude and your getting your credit up. So Ascension Credit will be giving out time and lecture to help you improve your credit, get you from that 560 all the way up to that 750, 800. This is what they do, and they nice with it. They did it with me, so I know they nice with it. And you know what I'm saying? And I didn't care nothing about credit until they came and dealt with me. You know what I'm saying? So they informed me, they lit with me, and you know we just love it. So yeah, man, we coming through with everything that is needed, everything that the people desire inside. They just don't know. We're gonna remind them, because the mind is always there. That internal DNA is always connected to the original people on the planet. The original people on the planet know it all, knew it all, and that's why we are still here functioning in our zone, and why the fight against us is so hard and so steady against us, because if you give us an inch, we taking the rest of the world. We taking the rest of the world.
That's it.
Because it's all. It all comes from the first. You know what I'm saying? So, my phone been ringing like this for the last 2 weeks, and especially today, because tomorrow is that time.
Right.
We're gonna rock with it. We're gonna rock with it.
rock with this and make sure that y'all, you know, gonna enjoy yourself like DJ Terri would do, and he gonna set that foundation, that proper foundation, and then he gonna call it the show.
He's in control. He's the master of his masters. I can do business with you, right? Master's talking to a master, not a master talking to a slave, a sovereign. I'ma license you, my materials. You don't own my materials anymore. But I'ma take the big chunk over here to the homie. That's why I have no issue with people calling him a master mason. You damn right, he's the master of his catalog. He's the master of his words. He's the master of his archive. You feel me? He's the master of the ceremony. Very few artists have been able to achieve this, but the ones that have, we've seen a demise.
I'm on 100%. 100. Red and blue, purple like Prince. Red and blue, purple the Benz. Change up the circle of friends. The Netheroo circle the twins. 75 ever since. 70 wives in the Benz. Red and blue, purple like Prince. 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 We feeling the urge, feeling the purge. Buzzers electric, we feeling the surge. Feeling the words, killing the birds with immunity. Pillars of unity. This is the form of the Voltron. This is the age of the Ultron. This is the same stage as the Pope on. This is the stage you can smoke on. Copper pound, came on the scene, I was copper down. All I was missing was copper crown. Summer 16, I turned copper brown. Look for revenge in the copper town. Capping New Jersey and copper crown. 21 gun salute, jumper sound. My power pieces, the crystals be talking, the cloth that be talking. King County clothing, yeah, king of New York, and I'm Christopher Walken, the missiles embarking. Pistols be talking, 21 hammers with country, the grammar, the broken, the English. I'm on 100%. 100. Red and blue, purple like Prince. Red and blue, purple the Benz. Change up the circle of friends. The Netheroo circle the twins. 75 ever since. 70 wives in the Benz. Red and blue, purple like Prince. 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 Charges of federal, orders incredible. Markers indelible, sparkers immeasurable. Sparking the medical, carcass on pedestal. Sharks for that revenue, hawks for what's edible. Heart full of vegetables, art at the festivals. Heart no cholesterol, sharp on those episodes. I'm on 100%. I like when summer begins. I need my hundreds and tens. I need 100%. Go independent like Prince. I'm on 100%. I like when summer begins. I need my hundreds and tens. I need 100%. I like when summer begins. Whoa, I'm on 100%. 100. Red and blue, purple like Prince. Red and blue, purple the Benz. Change up the circle of friends. The Netheroo circle the twins. 75 ever since. 70 wives in the Benz. Red and blue, purple like Prince. 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 Red and blue, purple like Prince.
For my little niggas in the streets, I had to spit it to him. That ain't beef, that's a nigga in his living room. You expecting a war, but catch him on tour. Sing in a different tune, if I fuck around and give it to him. You in and up, in them tunes, I'm in them up, in them tunes. Crip keep a big reaper coming out of each speaker. Cocktails, composed of oxtails, different shrooms, cheap reapers. Sending smoke signals like Indians, like being sentients. Let's be abundantly clear, we stuntin' this year. Eclipse in these pussies till sun disappear. Let me sum up this here. put commandment in one quote. Swallow pride, leaves you with lump throats or dumb quotes, or gets you booked like Bannon with the cutthroat. All this ice bringing me heat. You can look but don't reach or come close, or get cooked with these cannons in these streets. Yo, my gun go rat-a-tat-tat like a drum show. Acrobat fast, yo, don't run slow. Blast to the backs when the pump go. Run, Ricky, run, cause all hell is about to unfold.
Solid as a rock like Ashford and Simpson. Talk about the real one, you the last one that's mentioned. We was in the field with the last of the henchmen. You was in the house and your ass was with Benson. Abu Dhabi, I was raised on Bobby. We in the last days, they betrayed Mugabe. The wave is godly, I'm focusing. We never was supposed to win. Took $1 billion out the stores like the Olsen twins. 93 Palladium, 92 Stadium. The legend Red Pill, yeah, bottles of Excedrin. Nosebleeds like 11, rosaries like the Reverend. Overseas with my brethren in an upside down world. Off-white dark forces, upside down crosses, etherical nooses. Strangled while dreaming, quantum entangled with angels and demons. 44 racks on the talismans, major keys of the Solomon. We the children of a lesser god, made in the image of Joe on Chesamard. Slow your horses, show your sources, know your forces. Corpus delecti, corporate neckties. Corsican pirates took courses in Bed-Stuy.
The assault against African-centeredness is increasing in size and magnitude. There's a lot of fear in our community. There's a lot of need to be validated and loved by enemies in our community. There's a lot of need to run from who you are because it is something that you despise. Self-hatred and menticide are deep, and it seems like they're growing deeper. But what I see in front of me tells me that it's not victorious. If there's one person sitting here, then that means that we haven't lost. We have a lot of work to do, and we need to focus our attention on our children, because they're the ones who are the primary targets right now on this issue and every other issue of insanity that turns us into somebody who we are not. If we're going to win, we have to produce warriors.
Initiated, student of the EWA, so baptized by the warrior teachers. I'm training, learning how to shoot the gauge while you burning sage, playing video games. This message here is for the RBG brigade. Shed blood, bring peace, that's the warrior's way. Libation is the blood, sweat, and tears. Ibaye, Ashe, I'm bringing death to the quiz. I wanna live, so I die for the kids. Back smack, gangsters coming home from bids. Free your dome, you only hard to kill your own. A straight race traitor, the white man's clone. Marita man, I'ma continue to plan. Choke the life out of a cracker with my bare hands. That's my word, my deed and my thought. From sun up to sundown, true warriors fought.
This needs to be emulated everywhere we are at. Those people who are calling themselves warriors, well, the root word of warrior is war. And either you're playing games and trying to be a fake thug, or you really are about the business of protecting your community because you realize that we are at war. And you act like we are at war, not like we are at peace.
Firm handshake, look a brother in the eye so I can tell if he fake. I can see through the disguise if he got a forked tongue, speaking disrespectful lies. Asata Baba Baruchi, respect him cause he wise. Dropping wisdom on the pages, so stand up and be courageous. Our enemies engaging with grenades and shotty gauges, with machetes, with the razors, with the stick or with the stone, or bare knuckles to their faces. Got a hatred for the races, Uncle Tom's are for the traitors. Won't forget about the lynchings, how they fed us to the gators. Real gangsters protect their neighbors, won't betray us for some paper. Our secrets keep it sacred, our legacy's the greatest. Stay the greatest, cause they haters, they some haters. I drop it like an anchor with the hopes that it'll change us. The artificial flavors, you wanna be a player while they hanging. So which team you playing for, the underdog or for the face?
Warriors are supposed to be about the business of defending those people in their community. They're supposed to be about the business of making people comfortable, giving them a safe space. People say warriors are healers, and they are. Sometimes healing is that tough love thing where you gotta handle people in a particular way. But our job is to make it so that our people have all obstacles removed from their way in being African.
Talk to him, Dr. Clark.
He called for the unity and the redemption of the African world.
Salute the Honorable Marcus
We
Garvey.
were not ready to listen then.
They might not have been ready then.
There's wonder whether we are ready.
Ain't no doubt about it.
To listen.
We ready, baby.
Now.
Let's go. Yeah.
Flag fly high. Flag fly high. Flag fly high.
Black fists in the sky with the side to side. If the flag fly high. Come on.
My flag fly high. Flag fly high. My flag fly high.
RBG's on the rise. All eyes will recognize.
My flag fly high.
Hold it high. Let it fly. Rep those colors forever. Garvey will never die. On my 90, the throne ready. Let's take a ride. Cats won't fix, men don't. Choose a side. This is the path for the warriors. Seldom travel yet and still vainglorious. Black power represents us. You either rolling with Africa or against us. Ha!
Flag fly high. Flag fly high. Flag fly high.
Black fists in the sky with the side to side. If the flag fly high. Come on.
My flag fly high. Flag fly high. My flag fly high.
RBG's on the rise. All eyes will recognize.
My flag fly high.
The red is for the blood. I got the best stock. The rest got sludge. The black is for the gods, melanated and elevated, holding the main charge. The green is for the cradle. Africa, everything first, the earth's navel. His Excellency put it together as a symbol of liberation. That's how we get the letters RBG.
Flag fly high. Flag fly high. Flag fly high.
Black fists in the sky with the side to side. If the flag fly high. Come on.
My flag fly high. Flag fly high. My flag fly high.
RBG's on the rise, all eyes will recognize.
My flag fly high.
Been blind minds since 99. People army them know the time. I'll the drab on my design. We roll ready. Hard line. Ain't no games with that red flame. Triple stage of that black bang. Revolution in my veins. Till we free, I won't change. And you can count on that like an abacus. Celebrate the victories and the challenges. It's deeper than social media statuses. This lifestyle full of nation building practices. Yeah.
My flag fly high. Flag fly high. My flag fly high.
Black fists in the sky with the side to side. If the flag fly high. Come on.
My flag fly high. Flag fly high. My flag fly high.
RBG's on the rise. All eyes will recognize.
The flag fly high.
That red, black, green. RBG, I'm about that red, black, green. That RBG, I'm about that red, that black, that green. RBG, I'm about that red, black, green. That RBG, baby. RBG, baby. Fly high, my flag fly high, my flag fly high. Ha! Shout out to all my RBGs worldwide. Doing this thing garbage style, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Flag fly high, my flag fly high. Come on.
Flag fly high, my flag fly high, my flag fly high. RBG's on the rise, all eyes gonna recognize. Flag fly high. Black power. Oh, it's so for real, y'all. It's so for real.
We as
black people need to unite. We need to get together as soon as possible. We being smoked and killed by these pigs every single day. Driving while black, walking while black, breathing while black. They gun us down in the street.
Fresh boots for the new recruits. I raise an arm and a salute as I address the troops. They say black riders is extreme, that's how we gotta move. And tell the truth, we've been betrayed, so now we sucker proof. Niggas hating cause we do it like no other do. They throwing shade, we still shining like the month of June. Let these suckers speculate while we keep making moves. We pace across the nation, drop power state. Our number twos bring terror to the state, cause we propagating in the booth. Asthmatic with the flow and spreading like the flu. We military campaign on the track. Most of niggas in the game seeking fame in they raps. Guess the grain breaks psychological chains with these facts. Stick a move on these haters, launch a counter-attacks on the lessons from the past. So we sticking with the jab, keep these suckers at a distance while we execute the task.
We must pick up the gun and aim it in the right direction. For far too long, we as black people have been tricked, bamboozled, and manipulated by the evil, racist demons who run this country, who run the United States of America. These demons have caused massacres and mass amount of slavery. Back in the days on the plantation, the most rebellious leader will be drugged in front of the plantation. All the slaves will be brought out the hut. We as black people have been bust upside the head, drugged from Africa, and forced in chains to pick cotton from these bust-ass demons. It's time for us to get together and unite.
This rap is revolutionary African propaganda scattered throughout the entire planet. Communication device like antennas and satellites. Every time I grab the mic and recite what I write, it's like lyrical spirituals of enslaved ancestors round the campfire plotting how to defeat the oppressor. We're the youth, we're the root of the revolution. We need wealth redistribution to control our institutions. We're ruthless, rebellious warriors, black riders. The spirit of Tupac is inside us, it's thug life. I represent the resurrection of insurrection. It's time to criticize the unjust with the weapon.
He will be brutally assassinated for rebellious activity in order to instill fear into our people. For far too long, generation after generation, we have been instilled with this fear. We have been instilled with this cowardice. Now it's time for us to stand up and get together and represent black power every hour. We represent the Black Rock, which is the new generation Black Panther Party for self-defense. We recognize the old generation, the old Black Panther Party got brutally assassinated by the evil demons. COINTELPRO and J. Gay Edgar Hoover. He pushed in the crack cocaine at Hewitt and everybody smoking dope. Now we recognize what's going on. Now we see that you manipulated us and pumped guns into our community and smuggled these things into the black community to confuse us, to trick us, and to banging on each other. Now we aware, we are conscious. We recreated the Black Panther Party because it was a need to retaliate on the evil demons. On this mic you gon' hear today, Comrade, Minister of Public Relations, E-Rep, to get at y'all, to make y'all understand what needs to be understood. This is Sergeant Scar, our ground force commander. He coming through banging on y'all, letting y'all know the truth, busting you upside the head and breaking falsehood open.
Yeah. Now we gonna tell them. Night in front. We tell them like this, yo. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm an African. I'm a African. Yeah, y'all like that? No more. This man's mind is open. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm an African. I'm a. Let's get back to the
motive is best developed by recognizing the common enemy.